Nintendo is busting my balls with this new Nintendo Switch Online update because boy, oh boy, were they proud of this one. Just throw some N64 games on there. The kids will love it because they have fond memories of the throwback entertainment games such as Iggy's Wrecking Balls and xtreme-g. Now, these were Acclaim games for the N64. Acclaim no longer exists. I believe Collector Vision owns the rights to Acclaim. So, yeah, they weren't proud of these games at all. They just kind of rolled them out there. They put them out there last night. So we're going to play them. We're going to insult your childhood because I don't care about how bad your childhood was because everyone's childhood wasn't great. So we have xtreme-g here. We still have the Acclaim branding. What was xtreme-g? I rented this game. I actually liked this game as a kid. It was basically what you would expect from like a Wipeout style game. Like this was essentially Wipeout for the N64 before Wipeout came to the N64. Futuristic racing games, very fast paced. Like it wasn't a bad game, I don't think. I thought it was pretty fun for like what it was. There's also power-ups and stuff that you get on the map to shoot shoot your opponents and stuff like that. It's not a bad game. This isn't a game that I'm necessarily focused in on or anything like that because I think that this is a fun game as a complimentary game. See, the problem is this is the flagship title. This is the big game. And for most people, like there's so many N64 games. There's so many Super Nintendo games, Sega Genesis games, NES games that are still not on Nintendo Switch Online. Yet this is what we get. This is the priority. Like this was probably just a very cheap license to get on the system. They probably paid, and Throwback Entertainment was probably like, Nintendo, please put this on your system so that we can make some money. They probably gave him like $20. They're like, here you go, pal. You know, let's get it going. Oh, they hit me with a thing. But like, I don't hate this game. You know, all jokes aside, this is a pretty fun little game that I remember playing from my youth, and I remember having fun because we didn't have Wipeout on the N64. We had xtreme-g. Now, I believe they made a sequel to this on the N64. There may have been one for the PlayStation 2 as well, and then the franchise pretty much died alongside of Futuristic Racers because these used to be full-price games, and like people would like pay it and like be cool with it, you know? Now it seems like a lot of these styles of games have just been kind of regulated to, you know, indie titles and stuff, fast racing and stuff like that. Like great games, the Fast Racing Neo and Fast Racing, I don't know, whatever the hell it was called. But I don't hate this game, but I hate it as a marquee game because now we're getting into the balls. So I remember Iggy's Wrecking Balls, not because I ever played it, but because this character, Iggy, looks a lot like a childhood friend named Luke that I had. Not the skin color or anything like that, but like the face, the nose, and the smile. It looks exactly like him, and it really creeps me out even to this day. I have never played Iggy's Wrecking Balls, although, you know, if Iggy Azalea wanted to wreck my balls, she's single. I don't know. She hangs out with some kind of questionable people, so they might come after me. But I have never played this game before. I don't know what this game is really about. But we're going to play it. We're going to wreck some balls with Iggy and hopefully have a good time. This is kind of a party game. And so since we're playing it by ourselves, you know, the party aspect will be a bit lost. I don't know what the hell I'm doing here. I'm pretty sure it's like a get to the end of the level race the fastest way. Kind of like a precursor to Fall Guys in a way, if you want to think about it that way. I mean, you could do that. We have Iggy here. How do I? All right, come on, Iggy. Come on, Iggy. Did I win? Oh, it's lap based. Okay. I mean, this isn't. It pains me to say this because I've always been a very anti-Iggy guy. I don't think this is terrible. I don't. Now, if I would have bought this game as a kid, I would want to like punch everyone around me because you know, it's fine as a multiplayer game, but I don't know. Like even as a kid, like bro, I remember there was this one kid named Jonathan. We called him California in 8th grade, and he lived in my neighborhood. And like he always wanted to hang out, and like sometimes I was just like, bro, I do not want to hang out with you. So like I would get off the bus like before him, and then he would get off the bus, and then like I would go and like hide, and he would be like knocking on my front door, and I would just be like, oh, you know, I'm not here. Like I would just hide from him because I didn't want to hang out, bro. Like leave me alone. We called him Yeah, I know what you're saying. Well, why'd you call him California? We called him California because he was from California, and I remember his brother drove from California to North Carolina in this RV, and we would hang out in the RV outside of his apartment. And like we were digging around once, and we found a bottle of vodka, and that was actually the first time I ever drank liquor. Was when I was 13 with friggin' California. Pecker Dupree was there. It was me, California, Pecker Dupree, and I think this other kid named Steven was there. He was really weird though. He would tell us, like I remember he was from Florida, and he tried to convince me that Hulk Hogan's name was Hulk Hogan, and that he like knew him and stuff, like his family knew him and stuff. I was like, bro, your family does not know Hulk Hogan, and his name is not Hulk Hogan. It's Hogan. Like, what are you, the Ultimate Warrior? Hulk Hogan. Like, you're an idiot. But I say all that to say, Iggy's Wrecking Balls is kind of fun, bro. I could see us doing like a Spawncast play. Well, not a Spawncast plays because John sucks. But like I could see us playing this on Game and Talk. And I'm going to actually recommend this as a game that we should play on Game and Talk, because I could see, you know, pending the online holds up well, because, you know, Nintendo is they're not putting their best foot forward with online servers and stuff like that. But this is actually like kind of a fun game. I was wrong about Iggy's Wrecking Balls. I want Nintendo to wreck my balls. Thanks, Nintendo. Thank you. So this was xtreme-g. This was Iggy's Wrecking Balls. What are we thinking about these games? Were you wrecking balls when you were a kid playing Iggy's Wrecking Balls? Were you an xtreme-g fan? Like, because I'm sure there were, you know, quite a few people that enjoyed extreme. God, get up there, stupid. I'm sure there are quite a few people that enjoyed xtreme-g, because, you know, it was a well-known game, all things considered. But Iggy always had that budget look to him. But we were wrong about Iggy. We need to give Iggy some props, man. Hashtag Iggy. Oh, you can only do it on the sand. Hashtag Iggy in the chat. I got absolutely bodied this race. Great. Anyways, let me know in the comment section down below what you think about these games. If you are new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button for my balls getting wrecked live in front of you. And as always, guys, thank you for checking out this video, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Later.